It really, after a decent spell under Crowley, fell apart horribly at the World Cup. They shipped 60 points to France. New Zealand just 4 short of putting 100 on them. Like, it was a really bad World Cup. Even against Uruguay, a game they won, they were behind at half-time and really poor. Now, I don't know, Rob, what happened there. Was it Crowley's impending departure, something else? But after kind of a reasonable year or two, it was a disastrous World Cup.
Yeah, reasonable at a little bit of a stretch. I think you've been somewhat kind to them, and I think we've been somewhat kind to Kieran Crowley, saying that he made great strides with them.
They won a game, I suppose, in the Six Nations.
We should be expecting more from them for that. Now, listen, they've a lot of really good young talent coming through. They were competitive at under-20s over the last number of years, and Benetton are performing unbelievably well in the URC League Two. So they've got a lot of really good things going for them. What I want to see with this team now is a little bit of hunger and ambition. You know, things that you would expect from your local AIL team. Make your front up tackles. Be able to clear out of your 22 properly without too much drama and stress. And keep a little bit of that identity in terms of their fiery passion and going hard into contact. I think if they can give us those with that little bit of youth and exuberance, you know, I'm somewhat hopeful about what Italy can potentially do.
Well, you want to keep,
you're somewhat hopeful about what Italy can potentially do. Okay, I'm with you.
Okay. But you want to give yourself an opportunity to win the game. That's, you know, they don't have to win every game, but just don't make sure you're going to lose it by presenting opportunity after opportunity to the opposition. Like, that is a really good starting point. So that allows you to stay in games and get to the point in games where actually there's a chance you can win it in the last, you know, 10, 15 minutes. They just haven't been doing that, because we saw their exits, their handling, their passing, all sort of basic tackling. It's just not of the quality that it should be. And the problem for Italy is, and this is an inconvenient truth, that the gap has actually grown. You know, since they came into the Six Nations, they came in the Six Nations 2000. They were a more competitive team then than they have been at any time since.
Yeah, well, you can forget this fixture 2 years ago in Rome, England arriving, they beat Italy 33-0. You know, so we kind of forget those results, but I mean, they've happened in very recent history. So, I mean, how do they bridge that gap? We'll see.